Hello there, and welcome to the Physical Therapy Center. I'm Dr. Relaxa, and I'm here to help you. Are you here for an appointment today? Okay, perfect. And what brings you in for today? Okay. And while you tell me that, I'm just going to look through my appointment book for here today. Okay. So you're having a bit of stiffness in the neck. Okay. A little bit of reduced mobility, not able to turn as much. Okay. Okay, and you find that you're also getting more headaches than you usually are used to. Okay. And you're feeling a lot of neck and shoulder pain. And it's constant? Yeah? Okay. Oh, I've got you today, and your name is? Okay, perfect. That's the right person. We've got it all set. And from what it sounds, from the symptoms you're telling me, it sounds like you have tech neck. So let me give you a little bit of a rundown. Tech neck can be caused by a variety of different things. So it can be from looking down at your phone. It can be hours on the computer constantly, not getting much mobility, and your neck stiffening. When you're looking at something, usually without noticing, our neck gets a little stiff when we're focusing, especially too when we are bending down to look at our phones. I know I'm guilty for it too. But it can also happen due to whiplash or any severe injuries to the neck. Has any of those things that you remember have occurred at all? No, not that you can recall. Okay. Well, regardless of why it came to be, that is a little bit about tech neck, and I think we can do something great for you here today. So first you'll be visiting with me here, and then you will be passed off to my associate for your second half for the massage, okay? Okay, perfect. So first, I'm just going to start with a quick assessment of your neck and shoulders and kind of see where they're at, okay? And then once we do that, I'll be able to provide some stretches that might be able to provide a little bit more relief from the pain, as well as mobility, and give you a little bit more correct posture as well, because I know with that we always want to stay in the position that's the least amount of pain when it comes to this kind of situation, okay? Does that sound about right? Yes, okay. And then after we get through those things, like I said, you'll be passed off on for the massage, which should really help release a lot of the pressure and the tense with inside the shoulders, okay? Now, to start, let me just take a look here. And you're okay with me touching your neck and shoulders? Okay, perfect. Just going to give it a quick assessment here and just move it around slightly and see, does that feel you feel any pain at all whatsoever? No? Okay. But it's more big movements that cause the pain? Yes. And when you sit up straight, okay? Would you mind trying to sit up as straight as you can for me, but without causing it pain for you, okay? So you want to sit up a little bit straight? Okay. And you don't, it's a very light pain. Okay. Let me just take a look here, just at the neck and the shoulders. I'm just going to take a look here. Okay. Everything. Yes, it does. It definitely looks like there could be some kind of strain within it. It looks like there's a bit of a extra ridge as well, just meaning that there's an extra knot or tension that's coming to the surface. Okay, so we will definitely be able to bring attention to that. Okay, and when I move you from side to side like this, just your head here, does that hurt at all? It does? Okay. Okay, it does slightly hurt. So it definitely looks like it is going to be tech neck. Okay, so I'm going to have just assess your shoulders here as well. Can you try, you don't have to straighten your back all the way, but just kind of pull your shoulders to the top, okay? Just so they sit up. And that does hurt, okay? So bring them back down, okay? I'm going to have a look just right over here as well. Just going to give it a nice look at, okay? Okay, it does look like it's a little bit off, but that is okay. That is why you're here and why we're going to help you today, okay? So we can make sure that that is all done properly here. Okay. Perfect. Okay. Okay. And I'm just going to hold up to down your shoulders here, okay? I'm going to just put a little bit of pressure on each side, okay? Just a little bit. And do you feel any pain there? You feel a little bit, yeah? Okay. Okay, so then we're going to come up, and I'm going to push just down on your shoulders now, okay? Just slightly. You tell me if there's any pain. A little bit of pain. And it's right in here, okay? Right in this back neck area here. Okay, that makes sense. And it looks like we have identified the exact part that we need to work on. And I know the exact stretches that we can use to help alleviate some of that pain, okay? Okay, perfect. So first, what I'm going to get you to do is I'm going to help you too, because I know it's really hard when you have such a stiff neck to want to move it, okay? But what I'm going to start doing is just slightly putting a little pressure on the neck to push back, and you tell me when it gets to the point of feeling like it's stretching, because there's a difference between that pain and that stretching, okay? So I'm gonna just slightly here. Okay, we're in the stretch zone. Okay, perfect. And now we're just gonna hold, okay? We're gonna hold it right here. Okay, and then after about 10 seconds, you'll start to feel a little relief within it, okay? And it just takes some deep breaths for me. Deep breath in. Okay, good. And deep breath out. Fantastic, okay. And we're gonna hold it for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And we're just gonna put it back down there now. And did you feel a little bit more release in there? Okay, perfect. Okay, so this is good. This means that it's not at a state where it's just complete pain, complete and utter pain, okay? This is more just, it can be stretched out, not completely, mind you. You still will feel it, but you will have so much more mobility by the end of it, okay? So now we're just going to do the same thing, but we're going to go a little bit to the left here. Just tilt your head, okay? And again, we're going to hold it here. And just while I'm doing this, take some deep breaths in and out. And exhale. Okay, perfect. And we are going to hold for another 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And we're going to bring it back. There. Did that have a lot of pain? Okay, so it's the good pain, the stretching pain. Okay. Well, that is good. That is very good. I'm sorry there. Okay. And we are just going to do the same thing just on the other side now, okay? And here we go. Good, okay. And just take some deep breaths in and out. Okay, okay. Very good, very good. Excellent. And we are just going to hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And we were coming back down here now. Okay, perfect. Does that feel a little bit better? You feel a little bit of relief. Okay, good. That's what we're looking for here. So that's exactly what I want to hear. Okay, so now what I'm going to get you to do is I'm going to do the same thing, but we're going to go forward. Okay, so there's not much pain when you go forward at that point. What about when you get to here? Do you feel the stretch in the back there? Yeah, you can try it for me right now. You do feel the pain? Okay. So we're going to do the same thing on that one, okay? We're going to go like this. And we're going to push forward. And you tell me when. Okay. And we're going to hold it here. Just take some deep breaths in and out for me. Very good, very good, very good. And we are going to hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And we will put you back here now. And, okay, now I'm going to get you to, we're going to kind of go in the same positions, but we're not going to go as far back into a stretch. This one is more for mobility in the neck, okay? So I'm going to lift your head back slightly, and then I'm going to, myself, so you don't have to use any of your neck muscles, we're going to do some rotations of the neck, okay? Okay, are you ready here? So just get you adjusted right here, okay? And then I'm going to hold you back here, and we're going to go around just like that. Very good, very good. And do you feel any pain at all? Not a lot of pain, just a little bit of stretching. Okay, that's good. That is exactly what we are looking for here. Okay, we're going to go around in circles here just to get the neck rotating. Very good, very good, very good. Okay, perfect. Okay, we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Perfect, okay. And I'll stabilize you right here again. And does that feel a little bit more? Yeah, if you want to give it a try yourself. Okay, good. So you can a little bit. That's better. Now, do you think you could have done that this morning? No, okay. Well, then I think we are making progress. Perfect. Okay, so the next stretch is I'm going to get you to just elongate your neck and then turn to one side, okay? I'm going to get you to do that on both sides, similar to how the first one's. Just breathe in and out while we're doing it, and we will hold for a few seconds, okay? Okay, we're going to go up a bit and turn. Okay, perfect. And we're going to hold this here and just take in some deep breaths for me. Very good, very good. And we will hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Perfect. There, just like that. And feeling good? Excellent. Okay. Now we're going to do the same thing on that other side, okay? So we are going to lift just slightly our chin up, and then we are going to slightly turn our neck here and just take some deep breaths in and out. And exhale. Very good. And we will hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And we're turning back and bringing the neck back down here. Okay. Now, is that feeling a little bit more mobile with the neck there and the movements? Yeah, feel free to give it a try. Okay, so you got some movements and you weren't able to do that this morning. Okay. Well, I think we're making a lot of progress now at this point. This is very promising. Okay, and the very last thing I just want to work on and make you aware of is that your posture itself is going to need you to, from every so often, stand up straight, pull your shoulders back and neck back, okay? Nice and tall, because you're going to want to correct this little bit of a slouch after, okay? So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to push, I guess I should say, push on your shoulders, aligning your back and your neck, okay? This should feel a nice stretch. You might feel a little strain, and if it's too much, just let me know, okay? So I'm not going to push too far, okay? So we're just going to come back here, and we're going to straighten you out here. You feel a little stretch there? Okay, that's good, that's good, that's good, okay. And does that hurt at all? Do you feel any pain whatsoever? No? Okay, cool, excellent, excellent. Okay, so I'm going to bring you back down now, okay? Just like that. And it should feel a little bit easier to come back and straighten your shoulders there. Do you feel like it's a little bit more simpler to do that? Okay, excellent. I'm glad to hear. Okay, well, that is everything from my end. Do you have any questions for me at all? Okay, perfect. Well, I will lead you on to your next physician there, who's going to help you with a nice massage, okay? Excellent. Thank you so much for coming in, and I hope to see you again soon, and to hear that it's gotten way better, okay? Okay, perfect. Take care.
Hello, I'm going to be helping you with your tech neck today. I'm going to be helping you with your tech neck today, okay? I'm going to give you a nice massage to relax those muscles and really just relieve all of that tension you have when you look down. When you look down a lot at your phone, you can, start to develop a hump on your back also. So we're really going to try to get to the root of the problem and massage that out, okay? So first, I'm just going to put on some gloves, okay? Is that two? Okay. So how long has this been going on? Okay. Well, I'm glad that you came in today. Don't want it to get to the point where you're injured or injured worse. Okay. Now let's just take a look at the back of your neck, okay? Can you just tilt your head down a little bit like that? I'm just gonna come back here and we're just gonna see. Okay. Yeah. Just tilt your head a little bit to the side. Yeah, okay. Okay. Yeah, it is a little bit of, just a little bit of a hump. There are exercises that you can do for that. Just a little bit, turning that head that way a little bit. Okay, yeah. There are exercises that you can do, stretches that you can do to also help that. But today we're just gonna be focusing on the massage. Definitely in the neck area and in the shoulder area, because the pain does tend to go down and to the back of your back and all of that. So let's do some foam. Let's do some muscle cramp and spasm relief foam, okay? Just to help relieve some of the tension in your muscles, okay? So just tilt your head that way and look a little bit down, like look at your armpit, yeah. And we're just going to put that all over the back of your neck and your shoulders here and the side of your shoulders. Very good. And we're just going to work that on the sides. Good. Okay, I'm going to take a little bit more and let's just put a little bit on the front of your neck. Okay, let's just go and on your chest area. Very good. Okay. Very good. Okay. And then let's just rub the rest down your arms, okay? Let's rub the excess down your arms. Okay, and then let's just work the shoulders first because that's where it usually starts to hurt the most. Besides your neck, that's where it really starts so you feel kind of like sluggish. So do me a favor, can you actually roll your shoulders back a few times, okay? And then roll them forward. Very good. Okay, and then we're just going to work the shoulders a little bit. Very good. Okay, and do it one more time. Just roll them back. Good, and then roll them forward. Good, okay. Now, I'm just gonna go to the back of your neck, okay? So just tilt your head down a little bit, and we're just gonna go to the back of the neck and just kind of massage that knot that you have there out a little bit better. Okay. And then let's do the other side. Just look that way when you look down. Yeah. And let's just work that knot a little bit more. Very good. Very good. Okay. I'm going to do a little bit of your chest area and your neck here, okay? Just look up for me, okay? Just look up for me. Very good. Just look up, look up, look up. Very good. All right. Perfect. Okay. Now what I'm going to do is I want to work the arms a little bit more. So I'm actually going to just take a little bit more of that foam. And we're going to do a little bit of padding just to evenly distribute the product, okay? I'm just going to pat a little bit down the arms. Very good. And then let's just kind of rub that in. Down the arms. Okay, and let's focus on this one. Just gonna rub down to try to get the blood flowing, okay? Get the blood flowing. I'm gonna take just a little bit more for this side. Okay. Very good. Perfect. Okay, now let's use the massage roller, okay? This is gonna help relax the tension, okay? It's a little cool, so just, be prepared for that, okay? I'm gonna do the back of your neck, so just look down real quick, okay? Let's do the side, yeah. Just look down. Let me just get back here and just rub that in. Very good. And then let me just get the other side, just look down a little bit. Okay, let me just get back here. Very good. Okay, now I'm gonna do your shoulders and your chest, okay? Let's do your chest first, okay? Let me just put this, just be prepared. It's a little cold, okay? I'm just gonna do your chest and your neck. Let's let's do in between here too. Can you just like turn your neck this way? Okay. Yeah, we're just going to get right in between the shoulder blade and we just need to go this side. It's just gonna go up. Okay, so just look that way. Okay, just perfect. Okay, and then let's do your shoulder one at a time, and then we're just gonna go down, so one side at a time. Okay, so we're just going to into your shoulder. Okay, and then we're gonna go down your arm. Yep, just lift your arm up a little bit. Go up and down. Up and down. Up and down. Okay, let's do the shoulder. Okay. Good. Just hold your shoulder steady. Okay. Very good. Let's go down. Down the arm. Up the arm. Down the arm. Up the arm. Down and up. Perfect. Okay. Now I just need you to do a couple more stretches for me. Okay. So just look this way. Then we're gonna look that way. Then we're gonna look down. And I want you to look this way down to your armpit, and then this way down to your armpit, okay? And then look down one more time. I'm just gonna help you stretch your neck, okay? So I'm just gonna come back here, and we're just gonna yep, just look, keep looking down. We're just going to stretch the neck out a little bit more. And we're just gonna turn this way a little bit, turn the neck a little bit. Being very careful. Okay, I'm gonna do this side, okay? So just keep looking down, and we're just going to stretch the neck. Very good, very good. A little bit this way, yep. Okay, good, okay. So it seems like you're feeling much better now, that you have an amazing rest of your day, okay? I'll see you next time.